Hi my friends and welcome. In today's practice, we are taking an all levels Vinyasa flow. So this is really great if you're a beginner yogi, intermediate yogi, or maybe an advanced yogi. When you're ready, let's meet in a child's pose position. All right, so let's come here with our big toes to touch, knees open wide. Drop the hips back as you extend the arms forward, forehead to the mat. Just taking a moment here to arrive on your mat today. And recognizing that whatever has happened earlier today is now over. And whatever still needs to happen later today will still be there. So just come here into this present moment. And tapping into your breath. As you feel your body expand on the inhale. And body contracts on the exhale. And for the next few breaths, I want you to breathe like you love yourself. Whatever that may mean for you. Breathe like you respect yourself. Breathe like you're taking care of yourself. Let's draw a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Press into all 10 fingers. Then lift yourself up into a tabletop position. Onto our hands and knees. Wonderful. From this tabletop, let's walk our hands a little bit forward towards the top of the mat. So they're no longer directly underneath the shoulders, but rather they're a little bit forward. Nice. Let's walk the knees back a few inches. And then tuck the toes under. On the inhale, begin to shift forward. As you lift the heart, drop the hips down, find your back bend. And then exhale, press the hips back towards the heels, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, lift through the heart, drop the hips down. Exhale, press the hips back towards the heels, child's pose. Continue moving through these two shapes here. And as you come forward to find your back bend, no worries if you are a little sensitive. Just drop your hips as much as you're comfortable with. It's a pretty deep back bend, actually, so just be mindful of how it feels in your body. And as you come forward, can you relax the shoulders away from the ears, open through the heart, and then drop the hips back, creating length through the spine. Wherever we are, let's take one more round. And after your exhale, let's begin to come forward once again, but this time come all the way forward and slowly drop your belly onto the mat. Good. Untuck the toes and then take the arms out to the side into a T shape. Chin can rest on the mat. Alrighty, from here, let's bend the left knee. And then you're going to take that left foot behind the right leg as you roll on over onto the right shoulder. So my ladies that have a bigger chest, just be mindful here. It may hurt a little bit, but just adjust and move in a way that feels comfortable for you. So what we're trying to feel here is a stretch across the front of that right shoulder. And then you might also be feeling a bit of a spinal twist at the same time. Continue to breathe. Awesome. Slowly come back to center here. And then we'll take it to the other side. Right knee bends, right foot behind that left leg, rolling on over. I like to stay on the ball of my right foot, or you can have that whole foot planted down, your choice. And getting that stretch through the front side of the left shoulder, and a bit of a spinal twist. And slowly come back to center here. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders, and then press into the hands as you lift the heart, baby cobra. Really nice. Think about hugging the elbows in towards the side of your body here. So elbows should be pointing directly back. They're not flaring out to the side, but rather hugging in and pointing towards the back of the room. You got it. Now, can you press into the hands a little bit more as you maybe straighten the elbows and lift the belly off the mat. Together, one more inhale. Now go through tabletop to downward facing dog. Press the hips back. All right, my friends, first down dog of the day. Feel free to walk out your dog here. Pedal up the feet, just getting some nice simple movement through the legs. Waking up the calves. Maybe nodding the head yes. Maybe shaking the head no. And draw a big breath in. Open mouth, let it all go. Walk the feet to the hands, tiny little steps. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. And then exhale, come up, or exhale, fold all the way down. Excuse me. Inhale, come to stand, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And once again, inhale, find a halfway lift. This time, hands to the ground, step the feet back, high plank. You got it, lower down to the knees, drop down onto the belly, nice and slow. Inhale, press into the hands, baby cobra, squeeze the elbows in. And then exhale, hips go back to downward facing dog. Really nice, deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more full inhale. Exhale to let it go. Walk or step, feet to hands. Halfway lift in. Forward fold on the out. One more time. Inhale, rise, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift in. High plank on your out. Feet step back. You got it. Lower down to the knees. Drop down onto the belly. Inhale, lift the heart. Baby cobra. Exhale, hips go back to downward facing dog. Awesome. On the next inhale, lift that right leg high to the sky. And then exhale, step between my hands, low lunge. So come down to the left knee, untuck the left toes, arms to the sky. How are we feeling so far? If this is moving at a faster pace than you're comfortable with, then no worries. Just take your time. Meet us as you're ready. So we can stay here with that left knee on the ground. Or maybe, and we can all do this too, if you're feeling a little wobbly, let's tuck the left toes under. And hopefully that creates a little bit more stabilization. Now, if your left toes are tucked under, option here to amplify your practice by floating, lifting that left knee off the mat. High lunge. Wonderful. Wherever we are, take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale. Warrior two. Spin on open. Getting here, however, which way works for you. So if we take a peek at our feet here, you want to make sure that that right heel is in line with the arch of that left foot, or maybe if it's more comfortable, that right heel can be in line with the left heel. Awesome. We're extending the arms in opposite directions here as you set your gaze towards that right middle finger. Let's take a breath in. And take a breath out. On the next inhale, flip the front palm, reach back, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, extended side ankle. Right elbow, right thigh, left arm reaches overhead. So we're creating length through the left side of our body here by anchoring down through the back edge of that left foot. Really seal it to the mat. And as you do that, can you create, or can you feel that extra length that you just created in this left side body? Wonderful. Together inhale. Together exhale. On the next inhale, straighten the right knee. Reach this right arm all the way back. Reverse your triangle. And then exhale, reach this right arm all the way forward. Triangle pose. Arms tick-tock to 6 and 12. So nice. Keep this left shoulder rolled open here. And maybe you set your gaze towards that left thumb, if it's okay for the neck. If it hurts the neck, you can take the gaze straight forward or maybe down towards the right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. And take one more inhale. Exhale, left hand lifts you all the way up. Nice, yogi. Let's take our toes out, heels in. So just walk the feet in a little bit closer. And we're gonna have the feet wide, toes pointing out, heels in. Awesome, arms to the sky. This is called star pose. Take a big breath in, reach up tall. And then exhale, squat the booty down, goddess pose. So basically a wide-legged squat is our goddess pose here. We're pushing the knees out towards the back of the room so that we're engaging the glutes just a little bit more. You got it. Next inhale, reach the sky, star pose. Exhale, squat it down, goddess pose. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, squat it on down. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up tall. And then exhale, lower your arms back down. Nice. Let's take that left foot to meet our right foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, mountain pose, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. You got it, lower down to the knees. Drop down to the belly. Wonderful. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You did awesome. Let's take that all again on our left side. Left leg high to the sky. Step between your hands, low lunge. So come down to the right knee and tuck the right toes, arms to the sky. Now once again, if you're feeling a little unstable like I am, let's tuck the right toes under. And maybe with the right toes tucked, we can begin to peel that right knee off the mat. You got it. Can we get that left knee stacked on top of the left ankle? If not, perfectly okay. If you can, perfectly okay too. So good. Together, inhale. Together, exhale. One more inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, down your back, as you reach through all 10 fingertips to opposite sides of the room. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the next inhale, flip the front palm, reach back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow, left thigh, right bicep over the right ear. Now just a little check in here. Are you dumping a lot of weight into that left shoulder? And if so, can you engage the core so you're nice and lifted instead? You got it. Together, inhale. Together, exhale. On the next inhale, straighten the left knee, reverse your triangle. Exhale, reach that left arm all the way forward, triangle pose. So we're shifting our hips towards the right side of the room here. Heart is lifted towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand lifts you all the way up. Let's close that left foot in so it's parallel to the right foot. Awesome. Take a bind behind your back, maybe opposite hand, opposite elbow. On the inhale, lift through the heart, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Now this might be uncomfortable for some to have this bind, so feel free to release the bind at any point, and you can just have the hands maybe resting on the ground or on blocks, or maybe you can bring them to the outside of your ankles. Wherever you are, can you relax through the back of your neck just a little bit more? And setting your gaze towards the back of the room. Good. Let's take our hands to our hips. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, come up all the way to stand. Your right foot meets your left foot at the top of your mat. You got it. Inhale, mountain pose, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Last time here. Exhale, high plank. You can skip this part and go to a down dog, or you flow. Let's lower down to the knees. Drop down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, together we meet in downward facing dog. Right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step that right foot to the outside of the right hand, lizard lunge. So you can walk that right hand in just a little bit more. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. And just for a moment, let's stay on the ball of that left foot as we feel this nice stretch through the front of the left hip flexor. Nice. From here, let's lower down to the left knee, untuck the left toes. You can stay on your hands or option to lower down onto your elbows. Your choice. We're in the home stretch here, yogis. Really great work today. And once again, just checking in here and seeing if you're allowing your heart to kind of sink down towards the ground. And if you are, can you press the ground away from you so that you're nice and kind of lifted through the upper back. Awesome. Option here to stay as you are, or maybe come back onto the hands if they're not there already. And you can bend the left knee, catch the left foot with either hand. I personally like the right hand, but you choose. Good. If you have the foot, slowly release it down. Let's take our right hand down and simply step that right foot back to downward facing dog. We'll take it to the other side. Left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step to the outside of that left hand, lizard lunge. So once again, just for a moment, let's stay on the ball of that right foot. Press that right heel back so that you're super active through the right leg. And then from here, let's slowly lower that right knee down, untuck the right toes. Your choice, stay on the hands or lower down onto your elbows. And can you keep that left knee hugging in towards the body? Sometimes it likes to kind of stick out here, but can we keep it close, nice and tight towards the body? You got it. And as we stay here for a few more breaths, can you once again breathe like you love yourself? And breathe like you're taking care of yourself. Breathe like you respect yourself. Good. You stay as you are, or come back onto the hands if you're not there already. Bend the right knee, and maybe catch the right foot with the left hand, or either hand, whatever works best for you. If you have the foot with your left hand, can you keep that left shoulder rolled open here? Keep that heart lifted. And so if you notice that you're kind of rounding inwards, can you perhaps open up instead? Good. Slowly release that right foot down. Come back onto the hands. Let's take that left knee to meet the right knee. And we're going to drop down onto our seat. Swing the legs in front so that they're long in front of you. Finding a nice comfortable seat here. Legs extended, feet are flexed. On the inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward, fold. Reach towards the feet. Grabbing a hold of whatever you can. Now, if you're so far away from the feet, no worries. I invite you to perhaps bend the knees a lot here. Really, really generously, and just bring the feet closer to you so that the bind becomes a little bit more accessible. Good. Slowly release the bind. And slowly let's roll back down onto our back, one vertebrae at a time. And pull the knees in towards the chest. Happy laughing baby. And grab the outside edges of the feet or hands behind the knees. And gently rock side to side. Let's slowly draw the knees together here. Keep that right knee hugging in towards the chest as you extend that left leg long on the mat. From here, cross that right leg over the body. As you extend the right arm, gaze goes towards the right hand. Supine twist. Wonderful. Slowly come back to center. Pull both knees in towards the chest. This time, keep that left knee in as you extend that right leg long. Cross it over the body. Gaze goes towards the left hand. Slowly come back to center. Simply extend that left leg long on the mat. Spread your legs and arms out wide here, just taking up a lot of space. Take any small movements you need to get nice and comfortable. Shavasana. Your final pose. Allow your body to soften here. Allowing your feet to relax. Fingers relax. Maybe unfurling that space in between your eyebrows. And dropping the tip of your tongue from the roof of your mouth. To acknowledge your effort in showing up today and showing up onto your mat despite what happened earlier today, earlier this week, despite what's happening in your life, good or bad. You chose this video, you unrolled your mat, and you committed to being present with your breath and body for these few 20 or so minutes. So kudos to you. And you don't need me to be proud of you. You should most definitely be proud of yourself. Slowly, let's begin to bring movement to the fingers and toes. We're going to draw the hands together to our third eye, thumbs to the space between the eyebrows. And let's close our class here by taking a big breath in and an open mouth out. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.